Oh, I need more rare metal. I need 4 rare metal. So I need this in. I don't need clear cores anymore. Put that all the way up there. And then torn pages. Where are the torn pages? They're down near the bottom, aren't they? I have exactly 4. I'm gonna throw this in here because I'd like to get. I'm gonna get it to 0, so I'd like to get more ideally. But what we really need is rare metal. We need 4 rare metals. Okay, so soaring crystal is 2 torn pages, 2 pretty feathers. So we are gonna have to leave and come back to Tales Stew, by the way, because I need 4 rare metals. That's gonna take a while. Green scarf. Just turn that in. I'm not even gonna think about. Not even gonna think about the ramifications of what, like SP potentially being wasted. Dualize the torn pages with pretty feathers. Yes, I need 2 of these. Thank you. And then 2 torn pages with 2 anonymous seeds for overgrown, which I do have. So there's the 2 overgrown crystals. So we have soaring, overgrown, and hyperdense. I need formless, which needs rare metal. I need artificial, which needs rare metal. So I don't have the rare metal for those. I need 4 rare metals. And then moist crystal is common metal and water of absolution. Do I have water of absolution? I do. Now we have 2 moist crystals. Okay, so all I need is, I need 4 rare metals, which I have 0 right now, and then I need 2 working gears and 2 hazardous liquid. I think I have those. I'm gonna double check real quick. Where are the gears? Where are the gears? I do have the working gears. I only need 2 of them, and I have 4. And then I need hazardous liquid, which I have exactly 2 of. Perfect. Okay, so we have everything we need except for 4 rare metals, and I have rare metal at the highest level in the mixer. So when we get it is when we get it. In the meantime, we are done on Tales Stew until we get that back. Let's go to the Seaside Cavern, because we need to find Cheria's tuning fork, which I bet is in this chest right here that I don't think existed before. Never mind. Those are 3 apple gels that I missed early in the game because I am a silly man. Chat, I think that there were enemies on the screen at some point. Did anyone see the enemies? Anyone? Anyone? Cass, what's your theory for the next Tales of Remastered game you think is coming next? There have been, people have pointed out that Bandai has trademarked, like, Tales of Abyss recently on, like, some websites or something, or some domains, however that works. I don't know the gist. I just know that sometimes people on the internet say, this company just trademarked this domain or this name or whatever. That means they're probably doing something with it. So I think Tales of Abyss is the next most likely one, and honestly, I think Tales of the Abyss is probably the best option for the next one, I think. And then I also think that Xillia and Xillia 2 are very likely. I don't know if they're gonna try and do Xillia and Xillia 2 in like a pack together. I feel like they would do them separate just because they are like full games, but I could see them putting them together. But I hope they do Abyss next. That's the tuning fork. I never would have missed this chest. Thank you. I hope they do Abyss next, and then I hope they do Xillia right after. I hope that the next one is Abyss followed by Xillia. Because I remember there was an interview with someone who was like in charge of the, or at least a part of the whole Tales of like Remastered project they're doing now, which started with Grace's. They said they were doing like, they're going out of their way to redo like older Tales of games, and Grace's was just the first on the list. But I do remember there was an interview that people were talking about that I saw where they said that part of the reason, hello, there's a skid here. Part of the reason, or one of the ways they're looking at this remastered project is they are specifically not trying to do Tales of games in order or like do the oldest one first, because they said it was way more difficult if they tried to take that angle of only doing like the oldest games and then going in order instead of just picking whichever one is like easiest to do next. And that's why they did Grace's first, because Grace's was evidently one of the easiest ones for them to remake, remaster, and put out. Which I think was great, because as we know, until now, Grace's and Xillia 2 were all locked on the PlayStation 3. The only way to play the games was to play them on the PlayStation 3, which was terrible. So now it's just Xillia and Xillia 2, which is why I think that they're going to be high on the priority list. But I'm hoping they're going to do Abyss. Then they're going to do Xillia and Xillia 2, or Xillia then Xillia 2, either or. And then they'll probably try and look at some of the older games. They recently Sorry, something in my throat. They recently did a remaster of Symphonia, so I don't think they'll do that. Maybe then they'll start to look at some of the really old ones, like maybe trying to completely remake, like, Fantasia or Destiny or something. But I guess we'll see. But I think Abyss is the most likely next one. Abyss or Zillia one.
Times change, and we with them.
That came from nowhere.
I was thinking about how strong we've become without really noticing. The last time we were here, even a single monster was a major struggle.
We traveled the world and even flew to a new one. That would toughen up anyone.
And we got a lot better at swimming, too.
What did I say about telling people that story?
Another tale of which I wasn't aware.
It do be that way sometimes. What is this message? Just a second, chat. Alright, I don't have to worry about that right now. Sorry. I got a message on Discord that was like added for. I wanted to make sure it wasn't important. Can I? No, I can't. We're almost out. It's fine. Do you think Tales of Symphonia 2 will get a remaster? I mean, it's not like outside of the realm of possibility, but I would be surprised if it happened anytime soon. Tales of Symphonia 2, Dawn of the New World, which is a game I have not played yet. I do plan to play it. It is the first game on my list to play after I finish all the mainline games, which means I have 6 other Tales of games to do first. But Dawn of the New World is not a mainline Tales of game. And some people get mixed up on this, because I've heard people say before that it is a mainline game. It isn't. Let's go to Verona. We gotta go to the bar. It is not a mainline game. Also, this is where we turn in the mission for Cheria, I believe. It is not listed as a mainline game. It is a spin-off. It's, like, listed as a Tales of spin-off game. So, Pascal, you're almost out of stuff to do, girl. Getting close. So, because of that, I do not think that they will be looking at Dawn of the New World anytime soon for a remaster, instead of focusing on all of the mainline games that they could remaster instead. You know? That's just my personal take. I could be completely wrong. But if I was in charge of Tales of, that's what I would do. If I was in charge of Tales of, I would be like, let's focus on remastering the mainline games. We shouldn't, like, focus on spin-offs when we have mainline games that still need remastered. Dude, there's so many skits just all around the world.
It's been some time since His Majesty left the city.
Yeah, that's true. And yet everything still seems to be running smoothly.
And who does Barona have to thank? Maybe, oh, I don't know, me?
Actually, this is Dalin's work.
Once again, what goes on in that head of yours?
Oh, Pascal. All right, let's turn in this tuning fork, because I think we do turn it in here. We do indeed. And then we end up back in Launt. Why don't you turn this request in at Launt? One of the keys on this piano is out of tune. It's a high key, so it should be easy to fix. You mind waiting while I take care of it? Boy, that brings back memories. You used to play that song for me all the time. My mom taught it to me. You want to hear a secret, Cheria? I've only ever played this song for your father. She was so beautiful. So beautiful that we can't even show her on screen. Do you remember her? Not really, no. Sorry. It's okay. The only thing I remember anymore is her face. I can't remember what she sounded like, or smelled like, or anything. If I think about it for too long, it makes me really sad. It's not your fault. You were so little when it happened. I used to remember all kinds of things about her. But now, Cheria. Remember 7 years ago when you, Hubert, and Sophie all left? Well, I don't think saying that Sophie left is the... I don't think that's how I would word it. I was so lonely, Asbel. You have no idea. I didn't know what to do with myself. It was just like when my mom and dad died. I'm sorry, Cheria. If I hadn't been so selfish, maybe... I wrote you letters, you know, but I could never work up the nerve to send them. Why not? I didn't want to think about what would happen if you didn't write back. I knew you weren't really the letter-writing type, you know? I can't argue with that. I just don't want to lose anyone else. I don't want to have anyone else disappear from my memories. I play it for him because I'm too shy to tell him how I feel, so I let the song speak for me. Cheria, you sweet summer child. Asbel is far too dumb to understand, like, musical speak. Don't worry, Cheria. No one else is going anywhere. Then will you stay with... It tells him the words I yearn to speak. It tells him that I love him. What I mean is... Cheria? Never mind, just forget it. You know what? Now that I think about it, there was this robe my mom gave me years ago. I think it might prove useful. Oh, okay. That'd be great. Alright, this is gonna be Cheria's vestment. Isn't her mother the one in the picture above the piano? I don't know, maybe. That might be her grandmother. Because that might be Frederick in the picture. And Frederick is her grandfather, I believe. You have to wait here. Were you about to walk into the room she was changing in, Asbel? What the heck, bro? You're too young to understand, Cheria, but it will make sense in time. Oh, Mom, I finally remember what you sounded like. And I understand what you meant. I'm sorry it took so long. I wish I could tell him, but I'm just too much like you, I guess. I'll play the piano again soon, just like you taught me. Okay, Mom? Hey, Cheria? Ah, don't scare me like that. Sorry, I just wanted to tell you something. Well, I'd write you back. What? If you ever wrote to me, I'd definitely write you back. So, you don't need to worry about that anymore. I also don't need to write you letters anymore. Ah, well, I suppose you have a point. I want you to listen to me play again someday. Will you do that? Yeah, sure, if you want. Ha, I'm gonna hold you to that. Now let's get going. Poor Cheria. The amber vestments can only be worn by Cheria. You do, what was that? Emotive pianist. What does that give you? Alright, some basic stuff. Do-do-do. I need to look at titles again anyway. Amber vestments. Huge buff. Let's go. Who doesn't have their vestment? You. 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 I bet Sophie's we get for fixing this, humanoid that we need all the crystals for. That would make sense. Alright, just Hubert needs to switch. Do you have anything new? Nope, you do have something still at 4, though, I didn't realize. Let's get that done. Oh, you have another one at 4 over there also. Let's get both of those at 5. Alright, not bad. Now we need to go up to the bar for a cutscene, probably for Malik, I assume. Hopefully it will either give him his vestments, or it will give him his Tier 3 Mystic Art title. Because he still doesn't have his, I don't think. Malik, perfect timing. Listen, I need to go pick up some stock. You mind tending the bar for a few minutes? Tend the bar. Welcome, friend. What'll it be? Surprise me. You got it. I call this one Tomorrow Never Cries. It signifies hope for the future. Hope for the future. My family business hasn't been doing so well lately. I've been pretty bummed. I guess it's obvious, huh? Just a coincidence? Hope I didn't offend you. Nah, in fact, now I feel like trying harder than ever. Great. Well then. Huh? Wait, please. I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, please don't be angry. I'm tired. I just want out. No, please don't say that. Come on, it was just a stupid argument. It's not just today. Being with a highborn woman like you only serves to remind me of my own miserable station. Then I'll run away from home. Ha, you don't get it, do you? That's just the kind of thing I don't need to hear. Alright, lady, I don't think he's worth it. Drink? Leave me alone. Huh? It's on the house. I don't need your sympathy. Alright, then I'll drink it. Wait, what is it called? Mabo Curry Toddy. It signifies hope for the future. Mabo Curry, what are you talking about? Hope. Sniff. Sniff, sniff. Oh. He's not worth your time. Yeah, you tell him. Oh no, Malik, no, not like this. Hey, thanks for taking care of the place. Are you hitting on the clients again, Malik? It happened again, huh? It signifies hope for the future. Thanks for your help last night. You know you're always welcome. You all done, Captain? Yeah. Malik, when can I see you again? You don't need me anymore. Anymore? Besides, if you need another Mabo Curry Toddy, you can just ask the owner here. Ah, you're such a flirt. Wow, she got over that other guy really quick. Do you know her, Captain? I'll tell you later. About lots of things. About how it signals hope for the future. Oh, we didn't get anything from that, really? I thought we'd at least get a title. Well, it was funny either way. Alright, that's done. I haven't got any rare metal yet, have I? Can someone in chat look up for me? Where do you... Rare metal must also come from a, It must also come from a discovery point as well. We need 4 of them, so it would be worth my while to go out of my way to find it. I think it's... Is it the one in the Fendel Tower? Also, I'm looking at my spreadsheet again real quick to check off those side quests we just got done. I think it's that one, but I could be wrong. Need to turn those in. All right, I returned to tactics and did that. That's done. We need to go to Fendel Tower right now, actually. Oh, is it Snow Shroud Ruins for the rare metal? And that one is a little bit out of the way, but, you know. If that's where it is, that's where it is. Okay, I need to double check and make sure that I have this one done. Go to Barona on the way to the Sanctuary's residence, talk to the old man inside. I'm pretty sure that we did this last stream, but I'm just gonna, like, retrace my steps to make sure that I have done every step of this side quest. How is Barona's stamps, by the way? Is it pretty good? Oh, it's almost at 7. You know what? You know what? I got a good amount of cash on me right now. Let's, here we go. Buy a couple of these. 6 stamps, easy. And then we'll sell those back to make back a good chunk of that money. I'm gonna get it to 8. Why not? Yeah, I'll take that sage also. That did it. Why did I do that? I don't know. I just like getting the stamps sometimes, man. It just feels good, you know? Now I can buy the rare guard, which is worth a ton. You might have something new now that you're at, like, level 8. You also just have the guard stuff. No new food or anything, huh? Give me all that bread. That's my bread. They gave us another stamp. I think it maxes at 10. I wonder if someone gets a title just for getting, like, 1 shop to 10. I could see it. Okay, here's the residence. Yeah, and then we talked to the guy at the top left here. I remember that. We did that. Go to North U Liberte Port and talk to the man by the dock here. Okay, I don't know if we've done that yet. I think we did, but I'm going to make sure we did. Hi? I wore this swimsuit so I could save people from drowning, but I can't even find someone choking on a glass of water, so here, you can have it. Oh, Malik's swimsuit. We got it back. The lifeguard title. Right. I do also want to get all of the swimsuits back because it should be pretty easy. Hey, there's a rare medal. That's really good. We just need 3 more. Fairy, thank you for the cheer. I'm gonna see if we still have other side quests to do, so I'm gonna focus on those first instead of the rare medal. And then hopefully we just don't need to do the, we don't need to go to Snow Shroud Ruins, hopefully. That way. If we do need to like grab an extra 1 or 2, then we will. But for now, I'm just gonna hope that the Elith Mixer handles it for me. Truth Salt.